Okay, so we got some face tattoos, neck tattoos, etc. today to go over. It's been a little while since we've had an episode of Job Stopper tattoos, so I actually got quite a few of these coming up.
So this one says, two big cats in stereo on my face. Cheers, flash face.
That saying in stereo isn't going to make sense to anyone very soon.
I don't even know if it does make sense to the younger generation.
Yeah, I know what it
point.
means, but like most people aren't going to.
If we asked Ivan,
oh
we see
yeah,
him
of course
tomorrow,
not. No.
he'll probably be like, "Meh."
Well, no, they won't have any concept. It's like there's all kinds of phrases like that just don't make sense anymore, and only did for a very limited amount of time. Like the idea of having a car phone, it's like, What the fuck, man? A car phone? You mean a cell phone? No, it's just like there's so many of those things that they were only valid for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I think that the laser away tattoo is worth mentioning right away. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That looks older too. Like ironically, it looks like it's being lasered away. Right?
Maybe that was the point.
I don't think so. I think it was probably done quite a while ago. I think the little tattoo hand on the machine is great too.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, the coil machine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, that looks older too, but it's held up decently. I don't think it's old. I don't think it's new. I just have an idea that it's older. Mm-hmm. And being that he's an older guy, I would not assume that getting a job is going to be difficult. Usually, if you're an old person getting a tattoo, like an older person getting a tattoo like this, especially because he already has face tattoos, I'm going to assume with the tattoo machine on his cheek, he's probably a tattoo artist himself.
Yeah, probably.
That would be my guess.
That's usually tattoo artists and cooks and
tradespeople quite often.
Tradespeople sometimes, yeah, definitely face tattoos, and sometimes sports, famous sports people. But
that's more recent.
That's usually who would have face tattoos.
That's it's usually back of house or tradesman type thing. Tattoo artists, obviously. Mm-hmm. But I think it's more and more common to see these kinds of things all over the place. Mm-hmm. It's certainly not how it once was. But I still don't recommend having them first. I have no doubt that Buddy here has more work than this, however. I just, I get the feeling he's an artist himself.
Yeah.
So I think that this is a really cool tattoo, and going this bold is a good idea for reasons we already see on the screen.
Yeah.
Look at the laser away tattoo. It's very faint. Even my eyebrow tattoos aren't as crisp as they once were.
Well, your face just gets a lot of the elements.
I've had them touched up too. It's just that ink is going to spread, and so every time you touch it up, you're kind of touching up the spread too.
Yeah.
So if you're getting little lettering tattoos on your face, then over time they're
going to become large and blurby.
Yeah, one of them is a better shot than the other. This one here, I think it's this one. I always get them mixed up. Is really hard to read. The font was
it ephemeral or undying?
Yeah, the ephemeral one.
Yeah, so
yeah, it's hard to read. You can still read it if you know it's there.
Yeah,
but it's pretty. The script we chose wasn't the best one.
Yeah. For
legibility, this one is better. But if you're gonna do it, having nice clean letters like this is a better idea. Because even though that's old and beaten up, I can still read it. So. And it's still funny.
Yes.
But the cat being as bold and dark as it is a very good idea.
Yeah, I like the cat.
As crazy as some people will think this is an insane tattoo to have on your face, but I think it's an awesome tattoo, and I think that it's the right approach for a face too, to go really heavy and dark, because faces they thin out so easily, and it looks like he gets a little bit of sun too. He's got kind of a rosy complexion. So I think that this will age a little bit better, and quite a bit better. And also the colors that they've chosen they won't fade out in a way that will hurt the tattoo design that much. So if that orangey reddy stuff goes a little less vibrant, it's still going to maintain that same kind of semblance, right? Like it's going to have, especially because they didn't do a whole lot of different colors.
Yeah.
Like whatever the sun and time takes away from this, it's going to age very proportionately.
I think so too.
So whereas if you had done this whole thing like multiple different colors, and there's no guaranteeing that some colors don't stay better than others, you know? So it's a bold, simple approach, and as wild as it is, I think it's a really cool tattoo. And this is where, you know, context matters with face tattoos, right?
I think so too.
Like, because like there's enough here that tells me that he's okay already, whereas some of these people that are getting really ridiculous face tattoos young are they have no idea what they're in for. So I grade on a curb here.
Yeah, and then the other side.
The other side is more of what I was saying earlier about like different colors and you know, how are they going to age? You know, some of them
I think this one would age.
It'll age worse.
Yeah, worse. I like this one though. I like it a lot. I think it's a beautiful tattoo.
They did good things in the shading, like
Yeah.
the line style shading and the super bold lime weights are really, really cool. And also, I think having the warmer colors, still mostly in warmer colors in the yellow and the red, is a good call for aging and fading on a face. The light blue is probably not going to be super vibrant. Right? That's probably going to be, I don't think it's even going to be, in places, I don't think it's even in there very well right now.
Yeah.
I think at the top there, in the hand and the around the handle there, that's all pretty good. But I think most of the light blue throughout the face of this cat is pretty thin. And I also don't think it matters much because they're using blue very much like they used to use it in old school traditional as a highlight. Right, instead of white, you would use blue and play with the negative.
It makes it seem like the skin tone next to it is more white.
It gives it a bit of a shine,
Yeah.
right? Like the idea is for it to be a bit of a shine. Some of the light blues are just that way. Like they go in almost like a dull white. Like they don't have a whole lot of pigment to them. But the little ring of white around, or not white, but negative around the black of the eye in this cat,
Really nice.
really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like,
super nice.
if they had to just blocked that red in closer to that black, like the result of this tattoo is so much less striking. It's crazy how a millimeter of negative space can do so much.
Yeah, these like little tricks that you wouldn't even think of.
Yeah, well, I mean, and like I feel like you could have done that with a different color too. Like, but like just having that breathing room between the red and the black is very, very intelligent tattooing. So, and really hard to get something this clean and detailed on a face because the face is just such a different thing.
Yeah, I bet it's hard to tattoo a face.
Well, I mean, it's just the skin gets really fucking like, especially, no offense, because like, whatever, he's not a bad looking dude. Like, older dude's gonna have rougher skin, right?
Yep.
Right. It's
Yeah,
gonna be tougher too. So to get delicate little details on, you know, kind of thick, like tougher skin is going to be difficult. And our faces they get some of the most wear of anything on our bodies, so
Yeah.
they get a lot tougher. Like the skin on our faces, it's tougher than it looks, right? It's a lot tougher than, say, the inside of your thigh, right? Like that's way softer skin, and we don't typically think that way, but it is. So I like both of these. I think they're very cool. I mean, I think this would be a lot for someone. I don't think this is a lot for him. I would like to see the rest of what he's got going
Yeah,
on.
I like seeing like the front view of things too. Like
How it works, looking dead on, would have been nice to see. Maybe we can get a follow-up. I'd like to see how these healed out too.
yes, me too. So the next one says, "Hello Remy, I appreciate your work. I really like your reviews. They make me notice details that I never thought about when it comes to tattoo designs or their locations. You inspired me to get a face tattoo. I want to combine it with a neck tattoo, and I want it to be roses or flowers. What do you think is a good idea, and what colors would you recommend?"
He wants rose or flowers on his face.
Yeah.
And so this is why everyone's mom here at the shop is always thinking that, like, when they show up with like a neck or face tattoo, they get mad at me.
Everyone's mom.
Like literally every time it happens, they're like,
you know,
they're like, "Did you do this?" I'm like, "I don't fucking tattoo."
I'm also willing to bet that like if even if Rick showed up with a face tattoo, his mom would even come and find
I guarantee you.
and be like, Remy!
I guarantee you. I almost got, one upside the head from Terry's mom when he finally did it.
Yeah, she was quite not happy with him. It was quite funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious to me, but whatever. I mean, I'm honored to be of inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
What he's got here now, I actually quite like.
Yeah, just like little kind of like traddy, brightly colored.
They're very quirky.
Yep.
Like, I don't know what it is, but they match his sensibility very well. Like, they match his face and even the shirt, right? Like, the whole style goes very well.
Right?
It's funny how a tattoo can be such a compliment to someone's style, right? Like, this looks like him.
Yeah. I mean, like, for me, I'd continue with the trad.
Oh,
for sure.
that's easy. Yeah, I think, like, I would start building up around the sides of your face. Like, it's a lot easier to do something like that than it is to, and this is part of why I still don't have anything in the center. It's like, you're not going to put a nose or like a rose on your nose, right? You're not going to be wearing a nose rose, typically. It's just not, for one thing, it's not a great placement. And then if you go on your forehead and you just randomly put a forehead tattoo there, it's like whatever's hiding under the hair is not attached, and it just looks fucking weird.
Nah.
It's just, by the way, at some point I'm going to have to shave my head again and tie everything in again, because I've done a lot of forehead restructuring.
Yeah, that, by the way, is more for the wife than for anybody else.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I've done quite a bit of forehead restructuring, and I did the spider webs here, but since I've had the thorns done yellow quite a while ago, like about a year and a half ago, and the thorns on my head are still in black and gray. And so it's like there's a lot of stuff that I got to tidy up there. And so to dive directly into this, whenever you're doing something in and around your forehead, I think it's a completionism thing to have it be a part of the head tattoo, and I think they look ridiculous when there is nothing. Like, imagine you shave up your hair a little bit and the design just ends.
Yeah, I mean, like, for like, if you're going like the trad style, like, you could
I could see like two roses like coming right here.
You could bring them up your cheek beside your ear, or you could like shave the sides of your head, like get a bit of an undercut, and then like, start putting
flowers like what I have.
Yeah, some roses or something, or like sparrows, or there's like all kinds of little trad things that you can stick.
A couple of doves on the sides of your head could be cool.
Yeah. But I would stick with like the same style, the same color palette.
Yeah, definitely go with the same color palette, especially like this guy's very fair, and these like really light tones are actually showing like really well.
Yeah.
It's like not much of a brag to have red show this well, but to have that light blue be and that green look like that means that you've got great skin for tattooing, right? Like, this is a guaranteed any color you do on your face is going to look better than it would on, say, even mine, because my face is a little bit, it's tougher looking also, and it's not as fair, right? So the fairer skin you have, the better color shows. I think you could have some really punchy color work, on your cheeks, the sides of your head. But I think if you're going to be doing anything too much on your head, you should shave that hair and
go for the whole head tattoo.
Do a really cool trad dome piece and build off like a whole trad design on your head. That would be really cool. And so many people are afraid to go bald. I'm telling you, like, your hair will come back.
Yeah, like, most people, their hair will come back.
It will come back. If you shave your head, it's coming back. I've done this enough times to know. With that said, I'm pretty confident that I can cover and change a tattoo faster than I can grow my hair in. So I'm a little more apprehensive these days than I used to be, because my hair seems to only grow so long and then it just kind of fucks off. Yeah. But yeah, I think staying in this color palette, some more flowers, most likely roses, because let's be honest, they're usually the nicest.
The bread and butter,
especially for trad. And then, I think a couple doves. I don't think daggers work very well for, like, unless you're gonna do them as like a.
Oh, the dagger beside the ear. Yeah, that would be actually a really nice one.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that one. Otherwise, I think you stick with color though. I don't think anything black and gray at this point would be a wise idea. I think these look really nice. So.
I've seen some nice like trad scythes, like line faces before. That look really nice.
I just think those have an awkward flow.
Do they?
Right, because they're all over here, and then they just go straight down, and it just kind of makes a weird flow. I don't like the trad dagger on the face. You could do it like over the eyebrow, maybe.
The scythe, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, the scythe, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, I just think that having that curved blade, it only really works if you put it around your eyebrow or something. Like here, it's too, it just chops your face. No pun intended. You could also do something like that around your ear or something. I used to have a little Grim Reaper behind my ear, believe it or not.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, I've had everything. I've had too much shit. And that was more trad style, too.
Yep.
So, yeah, no, I like what he has going on, and I think that that's the direction you should continue in.